Hello, everyone. It's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive. And it's been a while, but we're back here today with another episode of Goat Magic, greatest of all time magic. So, like usual, I'm joined by Richard. How's it going today, Richard?
Hey, Seth, what's going on?
I am excited. We have a really cool theme for this episode of Goat Magic. We are basically testing out what Modern would look like if certain cards were unbanned. So, Richard, what are you playing for this Goat Magic?
I'm playing Jund in its ultimate form. So we have Bloodbraid Elf back from the ban list, but also he's brought his buddy Deathrite Shaman. So this was the peak of Jund when we both had Deathrite Shaman and Bloodbraid Elf. It was too good. They banned Bloodbraid Elf. It was still too good. They banned Deathrite Shaman. So we're playing both cards, and we also have new goodies. We have our current goodies of Fatal Push, Kolaghan's Commands. So basically we're playing a current day Jund list, throwing in Deathrite Shamans, throwing in Bloodbraid Elves, and seeing just how busted this deck really was. Was this the unfairest fair deck of all time? Deathrite Shaman is considered one of the best cards in Legacy, you know, after you take away the blue cards. And here we are in Modern. We have fetch lands to power up Deathrite Shaman. We can turn 2 Liliana, turn 3 Bloodbraid Elf. So we'll see how crazy things can get with the fairest deck of all time, with the most unfair cards in Modern.
So Richard is going fair, and I guess my deck is technically fair too. So instead of getting Bloodbraids and Deathrite Shamans, I am testing out a blue-white control list featuring not only Jace the Mind Sculptor, which I think is at the top of the conversation about unbanning cards, hot debate about whether Jace would be safe for Modern, but also Stoneforge Mystic. So we're kind of playing blue-white control, almost Legacy style. I guess Stoneblade isn't as much of a deck in Legacy anymore, but otherwise, we're pretty straightforward blue-white control deck. We got a lot of the new stuff, like Richard's deck, Search for Iskanta, some of the newer upgrades, but we're basically seeing if the combo of Jace and Stoneforge would just be too good for Modern. And I'm actually really excited about this matchup for a few reasons. Like, Richard's a Jund player. It's one of his favorite decks. I love blue control decks. So we're both playing styles of decks that we like. But even back to Standard, there was kind of a battle between Jace and Bloodbraid, and we've never had that battle in Modern. So it's really interesting to see if that changes it. Because I think in Standard, Bloodbraid kind of kept Jace in check for a while, with Jund being the best deck after Jace was printed. But then eventually, Bloodbraid kind of left, Jund got worse, and Jace took over. So I'll be interested to see this classic matchup of 4-drops in Bloodbraid versus Jace. So anyway, like usual, we are doing a Pro Tour style match. So best of 5 games, sideboarding not until after the second game. So 2 unsideboarded games. So give me your prediction heading into it. Do you think your powered up Jund deck can beat my powered up blue-white control deck?
I think we can do it. I'm always scared of Brainstorm. I'm always scared of you playing a Jace when we're both top decking, and then you Brainstorm and you win. But I have Deathrite Shaman and Bloodbraid Elf into Kolaghan's, or Bloodbraid Elf into Liliana. I think that's strong enough. So as long as I get to a good start, I think I'm good to go.
Plus you got Thought Seizes to just like grab the Jaces out of my hand. So it'll be interesting. I think I got a chance though, just because Jace is so powerful on its own. It's such a great game ending threat. Oh dear. 1 lander. I don't think, we have Jaces, but we will never cast them.
This hand is so suspicious, but I think I'll keep.
This 6 is actually pretty reasonable. Yes, we will keep that. Celestial Colonnade and ship it over to Jund.
So I didn't metagame too hard. I still have Fatal Pushes. I didn't go full bolts. I have a 3-3 split of Inquisition and Thoughtseize. If I know Jace is going to be dominant, I would 100% go full Thoughtseizes.
Yeah, I also did the same thing. I thought about like trying to metagame a little bit for Jund, but I do have one sort of Feast and Famine, which is sort of metagame-ish, but I actually think that that's just the sword you'd want to play. It's like the sword that was best in Callblade, so I wanted extra equipment. Ugh, that's painful. I really wanted to cast that Stoneforge. You can take my Serum Visions.
You only have 2 lands?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I guess I just take Stoneforge. Let's not get too crazy here.
Yeah, that's probably a wise choice. Well, let's Serum Visions. Both of those on top. Well, no Deathrite. That's good.
No Deathrite.
So much discard.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, man.
A little suspicious. Hand is a little awkward.
Well, my hand is a little bit empty, so I guess...
Here's where I'm scared. We're both doing nothing. You land Jace, and I lose.
That is actually a good point. But isn't it almost the same way if you just go land into Bloodbraid and hit like a Liliana?
It's not as bad because you could just remove Bloodbraid, lose a few cards, tick up with Jace and still win. Jace beats Liliana in a 1v1, by the way. I've learned that many times in Legacy.
Oh, all right. We're just going to Snapcaster this Serum Vision, I think. See if we can find a Jace. Are you still playing Jund in Legacy on occasion?
No, because I don't really like Jund in Legacy. We will kill the Snapcaster.
I guess Fatal Push actually isn't that bad with four Stoneforge and 4 Snapcasters. That's not that horrible.
Field of Ruin. So you have Jace mana.
I do have Jace mana.
But I have Bloodbraid mana.
You do.
And I also have a Bloodbraid Elf.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on. What's the worst thing you can spin into? Maybe just more discard?
Discard, removal.
Removal would be, yeah, that would be good. Fatal Push. That's what we're rooting for.
So I needed...
Oh,
okay, thank you. I had to push Snappy because Snappy actually blocks Bloodbraid Elf. Otherwise, I would just hope to get a push. This is looking good. This is looking quite unfair here.
You got your 1-mana Planeswalker.
Now, even if you get a Jace, it's not looking too good.
How greedy are we?
So the reason Bloodbraid counters Jace is if you bounce Bloodbraid, it just comes down with haste and does even more damage with the Cascade.
Yeah, that is not a good thing to bounce.
All right, now if you get a Jace, you're probably good.
Until you draw another Bloodbraid.
This is the part where Jund loses. This is why I don't like playing against Jace. Like, in top deck wars, Jund is supposed to be the best. But if the other person has Jace...
Well, the good news for you is I cannot find a Jace. We're getting close to Colonnade beat time.
Okay, we're going to have to go old school. Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf will have to get the job done.
That's a big Tarmogoyf. Well, at least we continually draw Serum Visions. Oh my goodness. Well, keep putting them to the bottom. Ooh, mismatch lands. Oops.
Can you Colonnade? No,
I don't really like doing this, but I don't think I can take 5 a turn. I don't know if you must have creature lands.
I do.
I don't really want a Field of Ruin for no real value. Well, I guess we'll play this Sword. If we find a creature, it could be okay.
You have a creature. How much mana do you need to Colonnade and Sword?
A lot. I think we need 8 lands.
But you get to untap, so...
That's true. Once we get there, it's good.
Hello.
Well, yeah. I'm going to discard it if I don't use it, so...
I'm sad. Although, Liliana, questionable against Celestial Colonnade.
Is it worth firing up Colonnade in the face of Fatal Pushes, Terminates? That's the question. 1, 2, 3.
3, 4, 5.
I think it's better not to.
I think you should Field of Ruin your Colonnade.
Field of Ruin is actually weird. You can't Field of Ruin yourself.
Wait,
I learned that the hard way.
Oh,
it is opponent, yeah.
All right. Let's go. 1-mana Planeswalker.
Oh, no.
If you haven't played Legacy, this card looks very innocent, but it ends games by itself. You can live the dream now and Colonnade Sword if you have a land.
I don't. Deathrite. You've had 3 cards in hand forever. They've got to be removable spells. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I don't know. This whole deck is just removal, discarded creatures.
I guess it could be discard, but it seems unlikely.
Could be 3 Raging Ravines. You don't know.
Well, I guess I got to do this now, because if I don't, then your Deathrite stops it from ever doing anything. So we'll Snapcaster. I would like to Serum Visions, dig for a Jace, but I think we just have to keep killing Deathrites.
Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't even have lands to fetch.
Ooh.
Do I?
That makes my Field of Ruin more attractive. Strip Mine. Well, alright, you can kill my Snapcaster now.
Oh, boy.
I guess it's not even that good, because you can still bolt it, even through the sword.
Yeah, you don't have the right protection.
It's good against Fatal Push, but not against Bolt.
Where's my Bloodbraid off the top? I want to live the Jund dream here.
Oh, Tarmogoyf. Jace, please?
It's a 6/7. What died? Oh, Lily.
All right, well, I drew one of my ban cards.
Oh, no. Okay.
This is a little risky. Well,
You can just straight up cast Matter Skull now.
Yeah, I think I have to do this because a Thoughtseize, which could definitely be in your hand, would be really brutal. Since we only have 1 Batter Skull.
Okay. Goyf is bigger than Batter Skull.
Yeah, Goyf is getting up near the maximum.
So you can make it a 6/6?
Still not bigger than Goyf.
But I'm only gaining 2 points of damage every turn. This is a little sad.
Yeah, we'll take it. This is where I feel like if I find a Jace, things go pretty well.
So what does your sword actually do? Do you untap everything I discard? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Okay. Let's see if I built my mana base correctly.
Get a land out of our deck. Incorrect? We'll try to equip.
Sure.
Try again. Hey! We actually get to get in damage.
And you get all your lands.
So we're going to tap a couple lands.
You have instant speed stuff? Are you going to Field of Ruin? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Should have played more basics.
Oh, boy. Yeah, this thing.
Batter Skull, part 2. And does it work this time?
Yes.
All right. Now at least we're not just dying to Tarmogoyf.
All right. Time to live the dream. Bloodbraid into Colligans right here.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
That was not the dream. We have problems now. This thing has Pro Green and Lifelink.
Ooh. Good thing we still have a Field of Ruin. Interesting. I think we're just going to go
No, you figured it out.
I don't think it's quite lethal, but it's still pretty good.
I land.
And then maybe Jace?
Oh, man. Why? Why? I was about to say you were going to beat me handedly without a Jace, but now this is all Jace's fault. Oh, not the Fate Seal.
You can keep that.
I can't even Verdict Catacombs to shuffle. Good game.
Jace comes through in the end. Actually, it was really Stoneforge that kind of stole that one. Thankfully, I just had answers whenever you had Deathrite Shaman. I think where I'm especially scared of your deck is you just play turn 1 Deathrite and I don't have an answer, and then you play like a Liliana on turn 2. That's going to be really hard for me to beat. Oh my god. I have 3 Field of Ruins as my only mana sources.
This hand is so suspect. Oh, I'm so greedy.
I gotta... I'm tempted to keep triple Field of Ruin, but all right. Ugh. Well, I think you're in good shape this game, because my hand is not great. Yeah, I was afraid of this. I'm tempted to just... Oh, I was afraid it was discard. I was going to have to concede so you wouldn't see what I kept. It was that embarrassing. We're going to not crack this fetch land yet to fuel your Deathrite.
Are you going to scoop now?
No, I drew another non-land card, so it looks a little better.
It's actually pretty interesting, the Thoughtseize versus Deathrite in Modern, because you don't have swords. If you want a path, like, I don't even mind.
Oh, that's true. Because worst case, it's like a ramp spell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, man, I don't want to correct fetches. All right, play an island.
Deck, please. My sketchy one-lander is not paying off here. Seth is smart. He's doing nothing, and therefore making me do nothing.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how Deathrite changes your fetch land activations. Normally, I just want to thin my deck because my hand is so land heavy, but killing lands is actually bad. Now this is getting awkward.
If I had a land, you'd be super dead this game, given your hand. But I don't. I was too greedy.
Like, is it even worth it for me to play my Vendilion Click if it means sacking 2 fetches and giving you 2 Deathrite activations? And now it might be.
So punished.
All right. We're going to do it. Hopefully.
All right. My Planeswalker is now online.
Ambush Viper. See what's going on in this crazy action-filled hand. Yep. Oh my god. That's a scary hand. I don't know if I can beat any of this. We're going to take Holigan's Command for no reason. We don't have a Battery Skull. So you have 3 mana. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is my worst fear. Your hand did literal nothing, and you just turned 4 Jace, and now this is happening.
Yeah, now things might be okay.
Now I gotta play 2 creatures to attempt to whittle down Jace, and of course you would have drawn Supreme Verdict.
Once you get the first Jace, you get to brainstorm into more Jaces too, which is pretty nice. Yep, Deathrite's back.
All right, you know all of this. If you have a Supreme Verdict, that just might rage scoop.
Well, I don't have one yet, but I do get to brainstorm.
Brainstorm fetch. Here we go.
Let's see. Put you back, and I really also like, this is a weird new synergy, but in Modern, you want as many shuffles as possible with your Jace, and Field of Ruin over Ghost Quarter is actually already really good in Blue-White Control, but it is a really good synergy with Jace if Jace was ever unbanned, to get that free shuffle and have a Ghost Quarter and not lose a land.
So I'm hearing more arguments as to why Jace can never be unbanned. Field of Ruin, too strong.
It is pretty good.
No, you found a fetch land.
Yeah, we got the fetch.
All right, I got a bomb trigger though. I feel better.
Yeah, I can't actually kill your stuff. Ooh, more lands. Do you have a Bloodbraid? Last I knew, you just had a million removal spells.
That is the problem with Jund. When your removal spells aren't good, your deck is not as exciting. Wait, does this mean Jace is taking damage? What is this? Oh, no.
Hopefully not. So I think we got to do it this way. So we're going to bounce Raging Ravine and tap your team.
Do I want to exile instant or sorcery? Probably instant.
Because I think you could have, if I just tapped, you could have floated mana and activated Raging Ravine to kill Jace. Plus, it's kind of like a blue Stone Rain, almost. Oh man, right. I get to activate Jace again?
How can you lose?
2 brainstorms in the same game. Huh. Well, put this back. I think we put this back.
So remember, Ponder is too strong for this format. Yet here you are. Brainstorm fetching.
It's so much fun.
Oh, Zero Visions.
Unfortunately, I'm not making much headway. Bottom. I guess we run out our other Planeswalker.
What is this? Why do you have Gideon here?
To prevent Bob damage to my Jace.
Wait, does it prevent all damage?
Yeah.
What happens if Gideon is not alive anymore?
It still works, yeah.
It still works, huh?
I need more brainstorms. Yeah, I know you got that Abrupt Decay, so probably not the best Gideon matchup because of that. Do you have the full playset of Abrupt Decays?
No, I have 2.
Yeah, people have been cutting back on Abrupt Decay a lot. Yup. Well, maybe Jace lives another turn, and that's all we really care about. Man, brainstorming is so awesome.
All right, here we go. Bloodbraid Elf, please.
Blood Crypt, Ghost.
Why? Why? Oh, do I really want to just attack Jace with Deathrite Shaman?
Oh, fair enough. Sooner or later, I'm going to find that Supreme Verdict.
Well, I'm going to force you.
Yep.
See, the problem with Jace is you got to keep playing stuff to actually deal damage, and then you run straight into a Wrath. Third Brainstorm.
Well, we're doing a good job at continually finding fetch lands, so that's something. But we're not finding Supreme Verdicts.
Well, I guess with Jace, you can't do the backbreaking Jace fetch land, Brainstorm fetch land. Because you don't have another way to do it.
Where you just see like your entire deck in one turn.
Okay, you gonna Cryptic me here?
Maybe. I think we're just on the stall. Man, I was going to say stall until you bob yourself to death plan, but you haven't taken any damage.
That can actually be a thing. 1, 2, 3. So I can't actually activate... Oh, actually, I can activate Raging. And then... Oh, no, I can't.
You can with Deathrite, right?
Well, I want to activate, and then when you Cryptic me, use Deathrite.
Oh.
I can't really do that. So... I'm going to assume you have Cryptic, and we'll go to combat.
Yeah, I do. I think we're going to instant replay. Bounce, tap. I mean, sooner or later, you'll find like a Bolt or a Kolaghan's command, and then I got nothing and I lose. Man, Jace is really powerful, because I feel like you've been dominating this game, and all I've done is played a Jace, and that all by itself is... I don't know if it's winning me the game, but it is keeping me very much in the game.
You're not losing. You're slowly losing because of Deathrite Shaman here. Could get through Cryptic.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Those were some reasonable hits.
Stoneforge into Batterskull.
1, 2, 3. Ooh. I guess we put back this and this. So play Field of Ruin.
Oh, no.
Path your Deathrite.
Oh, no, it's all falling apart, Seth. It's all falling apart.
Path your Bob?
No. This is why you can't let someone activate Jace like 4 times in a game.
And then Detention Sphere your Goyf? Although Abrupt Decay ruins this plan if you have your second one.
Okay. You get this. And you conveniently have Field of Ruin mana, huh?
Yeah? Yup, we do.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
So many brainstorms. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Wait, did I not activate Raging Ravine correctly?
Bloodbraid gets me here.
We'll do this.
Yep.
Change of heart? You're not going to do it?
I think I should let you tap it first, technically.
That is smart. I'm going to attack Jace. Blossoming Defense?
Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to Field of Ruin. I actually didn't really want to shuffle this time, but... Oh man, and it's a strip mine.
Yeah, I only have 3 basics. Okay, so we will Blood Crypt. We
No
will
bolt.
finally get rid of this Jace.
All right, come on, Jace off the top.
If you get that, I get a Bloodbraid off the top. Deal?
Oh no, I'm gonna lose to this Deathrite. Oh. Well, it's not a Jace, but... sure. You must attack.
That's fine. Deathrite can get around that. But I'm also like 2 Gideon hits away from dying. What does Gideon actually read? Prevent all damage that would be dealt. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't actually stop me from dying to Deathrite. Man, the funny thing is, while this game has been dominated by Jace, I am just losing to Deathrite Shaman. Oh no. Raging Ravine. Oh, that's certain visions. I'm very close to being dead. I think we got to do this.
You should have Gideon emblemed.
Yeah, I wish I had. I only have 1 of each Gideon, so it's unlikely that it works out, but it would have this game. All right, Raging Ravine. Am I dead? Somehow you still have 6 cards in hand.
I had Bob going.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wait, what does Gideon do? So you can force everything to hit Gideon?
Yeah, kind of like a fog, basically.
Well, I guess if we're going to do that, I'm just going to get my damages in here. I don't have the bolt to finish.
Oh, that's good. So not dead yet. 2 is pretty low, though. Oh, no. More Raging Ravines.
Colian's command. I guess Bloodbraid Elf doesn't really... Oh, my God. It was looking pretty good until this happened.
Do we want to shuffle? Yeah, I think so. Down to 1. I'm running out of ways to shuffle, though, which is bad.
Boo-hoo, Seth. I've brainstormed so many times. I can't shuffle anymore. What do I do?
Yeah, I guess you go back and you go back. And we will just take up Gideon. Gideon is pretty good protection from Jace dying to Raging Ravines. Man, am I actually winning again now that I drew a Jace? Is it that simple? You just top deck a Jace and no matter how dead you are, you're suddenly winning?
Oh, boy. Did you draw a cryptic? I've already eaten 2, right? Let me see. Where's your exile? I've eaten 2.
Yeah, 2 are done. And I only have 3 in the deck.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't even do the good stuff.
Plus, you got to attack Gideon, remember?
Yeah.
If you attack. Okay.
Let's see that path to exile.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You can,
boy.
Actually,
You don't even care about this? That's not good.
I mean, it puts into bolt range, but if you have a bolt, you probably should throw it at my face, so I think it's okay.
Okay. Well, Lily?
Well, our one-up negate coming through.
Oh, how sweet would it be if this was land bolt?
That would be very sad.
But it's not.
Well, you still got a fetch land. You still got cards in hand, so we're going to brainstorm.
I just want to point out to the viewers how miserable it is sitting on the side of that J. Oh, no.
It's fun, Richard. It's fun.
This is good times.
This is how modern should be, right?
Oh, I was so happy to play Unbanned Jund. Why did we choose this matchup?
Oh my god, did I not activate my Gideon Jura?
Oh, you didn't. All right, I'll just pretend
dear.
you did. Well, we'll just pretend you did. 1, 2.
Maybe I was doing it on purpose.
Wait, I can't even do this, can I? Do I have enough mana for double activation?
1, 2, 3, 4. You need another land, I think, for double activation.
Oh, what's the last land in my deck here? I hope I did this right.
Does he have a land to fetch?
All right.
Oh, there is a land. Down to 7. I need a couple Psionic Blasts.
we'll do this.
Yep.
We will actually tap our mana correctly.
Okay.
All right, we will attack Gideon, assuming you plussed there. Attack Gideon Jura.
Well, I almost feel a little bad about this, but we're going to Field of Ruin, also known as Strip Mine.
Yep. Snap
and we get a land. And
path.
And then we will just path.
Yeah.
Probably better known as Better Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah. I actually would like that life gain. Thank you.
Is there a...
Can you pump?
And then...
Gideon.
I think...
Oh, yeah, that's it. Snapcaster.
That should do it, I think. I guess I could have just Snapcastered the path. That would have made sense, too, but... And we'll just be merciful. Get it over with. No brainstorm. We'll just kill you.
Well, you should brainstorm in case I have a gut shot, but that would kill me anyway.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Jace is absurd.
Do you see why Jace should be banned, Seth?
Oh, man. So heading into this, I was kind of like, yeah, we should try unbanning Jace, but I'm feeling less like that's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd be doing better. Remember that while you had Jace going, I had Bob going too, by the way. So I drew multiple cards.
A lot of Deathrite Shamans.
Yep.
Yeah. Ugh. So do you think the matchup is as bad as it's looked so far? Is it really like Jace is just that good?
It pretty much has played out the same way Legacy plays out. Like, are you on the brink of death by the time you slam Jace? And if you're not, you're probably gonna win.
Jace is really good.
It's really like if you Jace, I need to Bloodbraid and kill it immediately.
I don't know what to sideboard here. That's good. Yeah, it might be pretty light touch as far as the sideboard is concerned. Yeah, let's try it like that.
Oh, Collective Brutality doesn't even get Jace. Do I want this card?
Yeah, I don't know how good it is. All right, so now we actually have sideboard, so we'll see if that actually changes anything. Yeah, I think this hand's fine. Discard or Deathrite?
Deathrite.
That's pretty good. This isn't super helpful, but it keeps you from Lilianing this turn?
I guess.
Deathrite's really good against my deck.
Inquisition.
I have a Stoneforge in hand every game, but I never resolve it.
This is the same hand I see every game, and I lick my lips, and I'm like, it's time to go to town. And then Jace happens somewhere along the way. So, fun
Liliana
fact,
would be bad.
We go in Legacy strategies. Thoughtseize always on turn 3 to hit the Jace. And you don't...
That's probably actually correct.
Yeah, and you don't actually have Brainstorm to hide your Jace, because Jace is your Brainstorm.
Ooh, no land drop?
No land drop.
Well, we'll just pass. Wait for the Thoughtseize.
Did you draw anything?
Well, I guess Inquisition doesn't stop Jace anyway, but I guess we had to play Snapcaster.
Okay. Same bad hand, but that's a hand that can cast Jace, so still scary.
Jace off the top. We're waiting for it.
Okay, well, you go and path this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Gonna do this at some point, so might as well be now.
We get this land, do this.
More Goyfs? Or Bob? Bob would even be worse.
And a Bob.
Alright, come on, Jace. Off the top. Well, would you like to block my Snapcaster?
No, thank you.
It's worth a shot. Oh, man. This is the saddest Supreme Verdict.
I should have blocked.
Oh, it feels so bad, but I can't let you start bobbing.
Okay.
This is where Bloodbraid would be punishing.
So, yes, this would be where Bloodbraid is punishing.
Oh. It is. Oh.
Cascade.
It is a Bloodbraid. Oh. That's a legacy hit.
Yes, I'll take that, please.
Oh, dear. I don't even know if Jace saves me from this one.
Take that Cryptic.
Well, I got more Supreme Verdicts.
All
Those
right.
would be good.
Now draw a Jace. You can draw a Jace now. I allow it.
Yeah, this is where I need to not draw Jace. Gideon. I would take a Gideon. All right. Yikes. This might be the Jund game. I feel like I'm getting Junded out.
Jace with the path would save you immediately and make me very sad.
That's true. The brainstorm. It could happen. So what's in your hand? Probably more removal spells.
Manatithe.
In your Jund deck. I guess you could cast it off Deathrite.
I could, actually. Playing 5C Jund, Seth. Come on. It's the new meta.
I think there was a time when they used to cast a Johnny Vengeant in Jund and Lingering Souls because of Deathrite. Yeah. Man, we are dying pretty quickly now. Field through it.
Okay.
Oh, man. 2 damage a turn.
Take this verdict.
Yup. And we really got to draw this Supreme Verdict like this turn. Tap draw. Down to 4.
This is why Deathrite is really good.
That was not a bad draw. my one sideboard card.
That's why. Why Celestial Purge? Why?
All right. Hopefully we can stay at 4 and just out of bolt range.
This is where things get scary. If you deal with Bloodbraid and slam Jace.
The Snapcaster Mage?
Oh boy. Okay. And you have a Field of Ruin?
I do.
What are you taking? Purge?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to block though.
Alright.
Ooh, what is your hand?
Oh, I see. You wanted the Purge to kill Bloodbraid in case I had removal. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really want to go to 1.
Okay, I like that. Haha.
Ugh.
Haha.
Well, we got one more card.
No! I hate this game, Seth. Oh boy. I mean, that's great and all, but you have a Field of Ruin. Oh no.
Also, Little Gideon.
No, Little Gideon's gonna kill me.
Take up on Ravine.
Okay. Okay, wait. Bloodbraid still gets me. What is Gideon here? Gideon is a 2-turn clock.
Yep.
We can deck then, I guess.
And click you?
Okay.
Let's see what's in the hand. You can keep it. I think I need a path? That's not a path. Well...
Sure you don't want an emblem?
We're gonna go attacking.
Alright, so my only hope. Will you allow me to block, good sir? No.
I think we'll Field of Ruin.
Haha, I still have lands. So that
No
deck,
strip mine.
that deck thinning. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. I would be at 7 instead. I would still be dead, so have to chump.
I think you need like Bloodbraid into Bolt.
Into Bolt.
Or Kolgan's Command or something. You still got a lot of Bloodbraids.
It's a Bob. It's a Bob.
Oh.
It's a Bob.
Oh my god. Wow. Well, this game didn't even involve any Jaces. I'm pretty sure you just got 2 lands in hand, so.
I mean, you saw it with the click. We got nothing.
Wow. Huh.
The full sweep, Seth. I didn't even put up a fight.
Jeez. Jeez. So what was your impression after this match, Richard? Did it change your thoughts on any of the cards, the banned cards we were playing?
No, so pretty much, I know we've talked about this several times on the podcast. You're like, oh, let's unban Jace. And I've always been, no way. And this reinforces it. Even with Deathrite, even with Bloodbraid Elf, it did not look good. Maybe I got a little unlucky, but it wasn't even close. You know, like, even if you had nothing and I had a grip full of cards, as soon as you play Jace, you get a new hand, right? You get to brainstorm, throw away your bad cards, you're drawing a card every turn, you're bouncing things. We didn't even see Jace function as a finisher, right? You can actually just Fate Seal me to death. So I think Jace is too strong. Bloodbraid didn't seem that strong. Maybe Bloodbraid is the scapegoat. Maybe it was banned for no reason. Deathrite we saw do a lot of work. Deathrite gives you a lot of ramp and kind of gives you free win hands. Like turn 2 Liliana is very strong. Just going turn 3 Bloodbraid is also very strong. So I think Deathrite felt very strong. Bloodbraid didn't really do anything. Stoneforge, it was okay. It got you Batterskull. It makes things annoying. But I think out of all these cards, Jace is clearly the most busted. But what did we expect? I mean, I guess that's kind of what we kind of knew.
Yeah, so for me, I think I have been more in the, it's probably okay to unban Jace. What's the worst that could happen? But after playing this match and feeling just like how dominant it was against Jund, I think I am actually changing my opinion on it. I still think that Jace, in a lot of matchups, will just get run over and die in your hand against Storm and Dredge and those kind of decks. But what I'm afraid that would happen now, after just how thoroughly this deck beat up on Jund, is it would make other mid-rangey type decks unplayable and basically force more people to be doing the fastest, most unfair thing possible to get in under Jace. And I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. Like if it just pushed the mid-range decks out of the format even more and everyone was trying to win by turn 3, I don't think that's necessarily healthy for Modern or where I would want Modern to be. So I think now I'm still not going to say 100% against trying a trial run of unbanning Jace, but I'm more skeptical of it now. I will say though, I think Bloodbraid Elf is fine. After watching these matches, even when you got good hits, it didn't feel like it was oppressive in any way. And I kind of feel the same about Stoneforge. I feel like Stoneforge might be fine as well. Even though you didn't win any games with it, I feel like Deathrite was very good. And if things had went slightly differently and I drew slightly less Jaces, for example, I definitely would have lost at least one or maybe two of those matches almost solely to Deathrite value. So I think Deathrite and Jace probably should stay banned, but I'm coming around that Bloodbraid and probably Stoneforge might just be safe at this point. It would also be pretty miserable. Like, how was it to play against? Did it feel as miserable as I remember from Standard? I guess there wasn't a time when you really got Fate Seal locked. There was very little Fate Sealing in this game, but does it still feel pretty bad to play against Jace?
Oh, it's miserable because you think you're winning, your opponent has absolutely nothing, and then boom, you're suddenly in control just off of one Jace. And the big problem with Jace is you have to commit more to the board to actually kill Jace because Jace can bounce things. And when you commit more, then comes a sweeper, and then you're really dead, right? If you get your board swept and there's just a Jace going nuts, you're also very dead. So it's pretty miserable. I would rank it above playing against Lantern Control.
Wow. And Lantern Control is about as miserable as it gets. So
there's no hope of winning with Lantern. You see yourself slowly dying. But with Jace, you get like glimmers of hope. You're like, oh, if he just bricks here, I'm good.
And I guess that's probably another reason to keep Jace banned is just the feel bad aspect of it. I like feel bad magic, but I know not everyone does. So if people are like not wanting to play Modern because it's so unfun to get killed by Jace over the course of like 10 turns of brainstorming and Fate Sealing, maybe it's just better to leave it out. I don't know, but it was super fun to play, so I'm glad we did it. It was cool to have an excuse to try Jace in Modern, but I think it provides a good reminder. We haven't really seen Jaces in a while. Like, it's been out of Standard since 2011 or something, 2012. Never has had a chance in Modern. Legacy not very heavily covered. So I think a lot of people maybe some of the talk about unbanning Jace is just fueled by the fact that no one's really been casting Jaces. So I think if you actually cast and play some games with Jace in Modern, especially in this sort of mid-rangey type matchup, I think if it was a fast combo matchup, it would have been different. But I can't imagine that anyone plays the Jace side of this matchup and is like, oh yeah, this is probably a good thing for Modern. We should unban this.
Yeah, I mean, you could unban Jace. I don't think he would dominate the metagame because things, turn 3 Karn will still kill you if you have a Jace or not a Jace, or Affinity will still run you over. So there are decks that will just kill through a Jace anyway, but what it does, like you said, is just push out all other mid-range decks, and your mid-range deck either doesn't exist or you have to play Jace, which ends up making Modern a lot less diverse, I think. So Jace wouldn't skew Modern in the sense that you would see all Jace decks, but you would just see no other mid-range decks other than Jace. So yeah.
Yeah. I think that about sums it up. So anyway, that's been our GOAT magic for Jace vs. Bloodbraid on No Ban Modern. So any other final thoughts on the way out the door today, Richard?
Seth. Jace.
Next, if we ever do this again, you can play Jace. You can have the.
I would never inflict that on another human being, Seth. Come on.
Well, let us know what y'all think in the comments. What do you think about these cards? Are they too good? Does this match change your ideas about what should be banned or unbanned in Modern? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with another GOAT Magic before long. And until then, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.